You know what? We're all professionals. We've all been doing this for either a long time or a little bit of time, but reality is, we always do presentations. And sometimes we write our things and we're just like, okay, this is good, whatever. But it never really captures our audience. It doesn't visualize, or it's not stimulating for them in a visual mindset. And you could go up to insert, you could put some charts in, you could put some shapes in, some cute little arrows and draw them and whatnot, and move them around. That's all fine, but what I want to show you today is how to do it, take it to the next level. So what we're going to do is we are going to use a tool called Spark Adobe, or Adobe Spark. So I'm sure you're familiar with Adobe, you've heard of them. Spark Adobe is their real creative way to make social graphics. It does help in short videos, web page graphics, short video, everything you can think of, it can make for you. And the best part of it, it's free if you use your Compton USD email. So let's go over and give this a shot, okay? Do follow me just on the steps, but by no means should this limit you in terms of your creativity, because ultimately, it's what you want to design. I'm just here to show you the platform, how to use it. So please run with it. Now, sparkadobe.com. We're going to go to the top right here and you're going to click on Login. Come to your screen here. Choose Continue with Google, and then go and log in with your ComptonUSD.net email account through Google. Excellent. Here we go. So, you may come up to a different screen at first because you don't have as many going through it, but let's just get there at the same place. So we would be here. What is really cool about it is you can ultimately decide what you want to choose in terms of graphics. Do you want something for YouTube? Do you want a Twitter post? Do you want just a flyer? Do you want a Facebook advert, an Insta story? You name it, it's here for you. So you can even come up here and click. Let's go ahead and do Twitter promo. And you know, it is almost Halloween, so let's do something with rats. Why not? So what I'm going to do is, what's really cool is if you don't start from scratch, there are so many templates already set for you if you scroll down that people have started. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel, which is the coolest part. You can literally pick someone's, tweak it to the way you want, and move on with it. So the breaking news is really cool, but again, I'm drawn back to that rat. So let's do it. Excellent, here we are. First thing to know, on the right here, this is your toolbar where you use for everything. So templates, designing, you can change the color, add things, all that. So you can add text, you can add a photo, an icon, a logo, you name it, it's there for you. And what I just realized is actually this is not a rat, this is a goat. I hope you were just as confused as me, but let's get rid of it anyways. Okay, bye. Now I come over here and I notice, these are all text is what they have it preset in. Cool, so I can move these things around, or if I just think it's too much, make sure it's highlighted, and I can come up here and I can trash it. And I can move it all around, whatever I need to. I can get rid of that. We'll come up here, delete it. And what I really, really, really admire about Adobe Spark is that you can size it just by taking it. And any way you move it, it will shape for you. So that's why I use this one so much, is because it is very easy instead of having to go over to your toolbar, size down. You can even change your letter spacing. So it's just a really cool, fun way to make an advert. So let's go with it. So maybe let's say I want to change the color here of my text. I can come over to the color wheel. I can scroll down and I can maybe do that. I can do something like that. Whatever it is, it's your fancy. Go ahead and do it. Now, if I want to come and I want to add some photos maybe, I'll show you a fun way to do it. If you don't want to upload a photo, let's say you just don't have one, or you don't want to go to connect to your Google Photos or go to your Drive, you can go to this tool of Find Free Photos. And it's all Creative Commons, so it's all going to find the stuff that you're allowed to. So let's say I'm going to come up here and I'm going to search college. I like that one. I'm going to click it. Cool, it drops it in there. So then maybe I should change this to college time. Something like that, and click Done. Okay, and then I can shrink it back down if I need to, and I can change it later what it looks like. Now, if I want to add another photo, because I notice here there's space for it, I can come up to it and click it, and I can click on Replace this time, come back to Free Photos, and if I want to try something different, or I can keep college the same, I just click it, and there it is. It's in there ready to go. What I do like about this is when you re-click your image like this, notice over here it changes. So I can rotate it, I can take it back to 0, or I can scale in. right? I can zoom in like crazy, and then when I zoom in, I can move it around to where I want. So I can manipulate the picture. And wait for it, watch this. If I do my hand on it, I left click and hold down, I can drag it over here, and it switches, just like that. I didn't have to do anything. Now maybe I can move my text, I can redo something, whatever it is, I'm good to go. But now, I'm looking at it and I'm saying, okay, let me rechange my color a little bit. Okay, cool, it stands out. Let's do this. I want to get this now over to my slides. Or I just want it as a digital picture. I need it, right? I'm going to come up here to download. But you know what? I just caught myself. First thing, what's wrong with this? Excellent, you got it. I did not name it. So I need to come up here and I need to name it, because if I don't name it, then when I go to download it, it's just going to download as something blank, and we want it to always have a specific name so you know where to find it. So I did college time. I'm going to come over to download. If you're looking for a digital picture format, either do PNG or JPEG, right? Those are the two qualities you're looking for. PDF you could do. It's just a little hard in Google Docs for what, or slides for what you're using. So for now, let's just click off PNG. And I'm going to click Start Download. Notice on my computer it says it's downloaded. Your computers may look different, but the whole point is you've downloaded it. So I'm going to come back over to my Google Slides. I'm going to go to my first one. I'm going to click the Insert tab. I'm going to go to Image, and this time I'm going to upload it from my computer. I'm already in my Downloads tab, so I will open it there. And then I will resize it to how I want. And just like that, I have a cool looking start to my slide. And how long did that take us? Not very long. That's the beauty of this. When everyone sees presentations that I've done, or even Mr. Morgan, because he uses this and he is great with graphics, it does not take you as long as you think, and that's the beauty of it. So, let's go back to Adobe Spark, okay? I'm going to click on my projects here, and notice it's saving your post because it is an online cloud type of system, so it does need internet connectivity, which most of us have all the time. So I just want to show you this real quick. We're going to go back and do a new one, but this time let's start from scratch with no pre-anything. Notice this time, it's gonna give you an option of what you want. So again, you need to think about what you're using it for. So let's say I'm using it for a social post. I can already use Instagram so that way it posts it correctly. I don't have to crop anything. If I want to print, I maybe want a poster or a letter. Let's do a letter because I know that's a very popular size. So I'm going to click letter, and I'm going to go down and click next. It is going to give you the option to either upload photos early, search free photos if you want, or you can skip. Okay, although I love that picture, by the way, and I love a lot of these beautiful pictures. I'm just going to skip for now. So we click skip. Awesome, we're there. This is what I want to show you first. First, I can just come in here, click everything, and I can make it back standard. Awesome. But, let's say you don't want to just have one little compartment. Go down to layouts here, and scroll down and look at all the different things. So when you see a border like that, it's just saying those are different segments that you're going to be able to put things in. So let's do this. I like using it. This is always fun. Now, watch what I do here. I can keep going in, and I can replace things. I can put in photos. So, you know what? Let's do high school, and let's see what comes up. Okay, that's what comes up for high school. Interesting. Okay. There we go. I'll put my first one in there. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to go back to find free photos. We're going to go down. We're going to do books. There we go. Then I'm going to do another one. I'll find free photos. And let's do people working together, collaborating. One of the C's. There we go. And I'm going to drag. I'm going to move around whatever I need to. I can come over here and let's say I want to color this one. Awesome. I colored it. And now, it's missing something. I need to add text. So I'm going to come in here to text. Cool, cool, cool. It already has some preset text for you if you would like to use. So maybe I want to do this one. Alright, I can drag it up. I can turn it. I can do fall tryouts. Or I can say something like, welcome back if it was. There. Easy. And then again, remember in Adobe Spark, you can shrink down. So I can shrink down like that. I can also change the color if I want. They do have preset colors, or maybe I just want something poppy. And you know I love pink. So then let's go back, add some more text to it. I'll scroll down and I'll find some things that say like, ooh, wow, that's nice. And let's say September 1st. Whoop, there we go. Awesome. Super cool. So then I'll maybe shrink it down a little bit so I can get some blended color or make it bigger. I don't know. There we go. Awesome. So look, now I'm downloading my flyer. I've made it. Simple as that. And again, sky's the limit. Always name it. There we go. I just want you to look at this and think about all the cool possibilities that you can do. And by no means is this exclusive. There is so much of this you can do, but I want to show you that there is a free tool online that you can make awesome adverts, awesome flyers, anything you want, you can make it through Spark Adobe. So if you need my help for anything, please don't be afraid to reach out, but I hope you have fun exploring and making some really cool things, and I truly believe that all disciplines can use this piece of technology to improve your classroom experience, especially in the visualization department. All right, good luck.